From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the L.A. Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll run with the second-round pick from Akers draft. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Fulton. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. And the Broncos first down. On first down, Fulton takes it to about the 37. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. They're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
To throw, here's Nix. That's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice game. A game there of 30 big ones. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now it's Nix. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 17-yard line. 13 yards. First down, Denver. Nix looking to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Gallagher. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. Next to the air. Now the pressure gets there. He goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Here's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline, pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Go. Ready? Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Here's second and 10.
Ready? Go. Go, Buzz.
Now it's Herbert. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they'll put more points up on the board.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing Nix. That is incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they handle this one down to the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
To throw is Nix. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. 7-7, our score after one.
Run! Set. Black A, black. Go.
Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Second and 10. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he stopped immediately there. Still leading 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Home to play. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And knocked away. And incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to go. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And the pressure too good. And he goes down once more. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He finds his man complete. It's Gallagher. For a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
That's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he works through. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Nix once more. Touchdown, Broncos! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead. The York on now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing off.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 65 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Back to throw now on first down. He sets to fire deep. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Finds Johnston. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they need to stop it with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is caught. It's Brown. And he goes down. Getting his inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. Here's Herbert. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. Let's move down the field. Nobody open now. Second down.
Their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Herbert throwing again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert now. And he takes a shot on the release, says this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Now they'll audit it with something else. Looking to throw. Nix. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, third and long now. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. They're certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. And I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A run once more with Hampton. Nowhere to go that time. And maybe got a yard up to the 40. Back to throw. Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim.
Let's go. Home to strike.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. Oh, he's got it in wide open to Green. And he was trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on his spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. Working out of the gun is Nix. The kill here is complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Up the middle they go. Fulton. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. To throw. Here's Nix. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Morgan. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. They'll check this one down to Hampton. But he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 17 yards. The Chargers first down.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10. And this is incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. On third and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, but it sets up second and goal. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 6 yards away, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Coming up now, second and 15 following that sack. run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's not down again. It's complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And with that last reception, we have just witnessed an NFL record. He's gone over 1,964 yards receiving now on the year as he moves past 2012 Calvin Johnson for the most in one season in NFL history. When you think about it, for a league that's been around for over 100 years, that is no small feat. So congratulations to him.
Well, he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
12 more yards there and another first down. Now it's Nix. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Back to the air with Nix. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 13 yards out. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. He's going to fire on deep, middle of the field. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Time to get some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give the receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time to be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. Not indoors. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz is trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Even the game of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back and it can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding them to a short game.
Hey, Ram.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. 20. 10. Touchdown. Amari Houston try now from Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score. Chargers 31. 21.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now they'll change things up. They'll go play action with Nix. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going. It's Nix. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Elijah Morgan. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
15-yard line.
2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Partner, so much for situational football, because that's the absolute last thing you want to do when you're protecting a lead in the 4th quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.